maybe I want to play with their hair, or maybe I'd like to sniff the back of their neck, or maybe I'd like to wrap up and hold them. This is a little video about how to play the 3-minute game, which I think is probably one of my favorite things in the whole world. It's for 2 or more people, and it consists of 2 questions. And you take turns asking each other these 2 questions. The 2 questions are, how do you want me to touch you for 3 minutes? The other question is, how do you want to touch me for 3 minutes? That's it. That's a 3-minute game. So what it looks like is this. I'm going to ask my partner, how would you like me to touch you for 3 minutes? And then they're going to ponder, what is it that I do want? What sounds really great right now? And they ask for that. Gee, would you scratch my head, and can I put my head in your lap to do that? And then I've heard their question. I'm going to ponder, is that something that I can give with a full heart? And if it is, yeah, absolutely. And if there's some, well, let's see, I'd be happy to scratch your head, but I'm not comfortable with your head in my lap. So let's think of some other way to do that. So you have a little conversation about what works for both of you. So that's the one question. Second question, how do you want to touch me? It's kind of a reverse of what most people think of as sort of the normal or right way to touch. When my partner asks me, how do you want to touch me? What they're asking is, what is it that I want? What sounds really great to me? Where do my hands kind of want to go? What sounds nourishing or fun or interesting to me? And so I'm going to ask for that. And this one also may take a little time to figure out, what is he talking about? Or, what is it that I do want? I don't know. I've never had an opportunity just to touch somebody the way I wanted. So it can be worth taking a moment to really notice, how do I want to touch this person? Well, maybe I would like to play with their legs, or maybe I want to play with their hair, or maybe I'd like to sniff the back of their neck, or maybe I'd like to kind of wrap up and hold them, or maybe I'd like to hold their hand, or explore their hand, or play with their hand. So it's really about, what is it that I want to do to this person? So I ask, I would like to play with your hands and arms and just explore your hands. Is that okay with you? And I'm asking permission. And they're going to ponder, is that a gift that I can give with a full heart? Yeah, I'd be glad for you to do that. Help yourself. Or it may be there's a limit. Oh, yeah, I'm okay with giving you my arm, but only up to my elbow. Okay. So and once I set a limit, I'm going to be pretty generous with what it is that is within my limit. And then again, we go ahead and do that. We set the timer. So that's the 2 different questions. How do you want me to touch you for 3 minutes? And how do you want to touch me for 3 minutes? And by the time you each take turns, you've played them back and forth, you'll notice that each of those questions sets up a very different dynamic. When I'm touching you the way you want, that's a dynamic in which I'm giving you a gift.